Hello. I say welcome. On this beautiful morning, I came down to the park to have some quiet reflection time. And I think I'm having a complete recalibration done of my heart chakra and an expansion within my heart chakra. And it has formed as some knotted energy that has collected around my spinal cord. And for the last 3 or 4 days, I've been feeling this immense pressure inside of my heart chakra, and immense pressure where the only thing that seems to relieve it is me meditating. And then consciously I've been bringing my awareness to that area and just surrounding it with love and light and a healing breath. And when I do that, it's been pulling the energy down my spine. I've also been doing breath work to pull the energy up, and I felt the energy get pulled up my spinal cord into my brain. I felt my pineal gland start to vibrate, and then I continued to meditate and continued to hold my center. And then I brought my awareness from the pineal gland up into the higher mind, and then I started to explore some different possibilities for my existence, expanding outward from the higher mind. And I kind of received a download that doing that is not just entertaining simple possibilities that may or may not come true, but it's the process of using your imagination to actually create the reality that you want from the higher mind. And you can do this with just your awareness, by bringing your awareness to that part of your body, to that part of the brain. You immediately can access those areas and that energy. And so I've just been pulling this energy down, and my spinal cord is so sore right now, but it all is coming right out from my heart chakra. and and I know the timing is completely significant to everything. Today is October 1st, and there's something that is shifting, something that is changing. I can feel it in the air, and it's a rebirth. It's a transformation. It is a cleansing. And I really believe the entire earth is going through a cleansing process right now. So I want to encourage people that when hardship and struggle come knocking at your door, just realize the darker energy for what it is, an aspect of yourself. And so the more you can learn to use that aspect of yourself for the highest good, the highest light, then you are transmuting that energy, transmutation of energy from darkness into light. That is what the Radiant Dawn frequency is about. It's not a movement that begins with me or with you alone or anybody else. Actually, I spoke that wrong. It is a movement that begins with me and you alone. That's exactly where it begins, actually. I misspoke there. But, so I've just been, as I hit different struggles and different hiccups in my life, I've learned to view those things as the opportunity for the growth and the expansion. And this is how we can take what is dark and negative and bring it out into the light, completely transparent. And when we do this, no darkness can remain, but only the light. The thing is that humanity for a long time now has been caught in an illusion, a lie. And most people, sadly, do not even know that it's happening. They know. Deep down, their soul knows, but consciously, in their mind, they don't know. But I think they do feel it in their heart, though. They feel it in their heart. And that's one thing that the darkness, the shadow collective, whatever you want to call it, your inner demons, those are the things that the universe, God, likes to use to form a new strength in us, to give us something that we didn't already have. And the more that we can look at our struggles and our hardships from that perspective, from the highest light, how, okay, this hurts and this is negative in nature, yeah, and negativity is bad, but also negativity is a part of life. We cannot have the bliss and the euphoria and the ecstasy without the pain and the struggle too. But I think the idea is, how can we live where not only do we minimize the pain and the struggle, but the pain and the struggle that does still remain, we're able to use that for the highest good and to the highest light. And now this is pretty radical thinking when you're looking at where we've come from and what's been imposed on us and what we've been, in some ways, you could argue, been almost forced to believe. But that's where it gets tricky, is because the thing is, it cannot force you to do anything. You're too powerful of a being for that. They have to make you believe that it's your choice, or that you're not choosing it, is what they want to make you believe. They want to make you believe that you haven't chose this, that you're a victim, that it's the outside world that has done this to you. And I'm telling you right now, that victim mentality it doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve us. Are there people that are victims in life? Yes. But do they have the capability to transform and to persevere their fears, to overcome, to rise above? That's a choice. Whether we lay down and surrender to the darkness, or whether we take the darkness and we use it for the highest light. This is how we can be of service to ourselves and everyone. So, that is what the Radiant Dawn frequency is. I carry this frequency. And I believe this is the frequency that is here to provide us another option, a new perspective, something that is fresh and new, to give us new hope. And it's honestly, it's more than even hope, because hope is still coming from a place acknowledging that you don't have the thing that you want. It's more than hope. It's acknowledging that as dark as things can get, never stop believing that things can become better. That we can rise out of the ashes like the phoenix that humanity is, and come into our true Eden, a true paradise that we can create here on earth. It's a choice that each and every one of us has, that we make every single day, in every single moment, in every single minute. Choose to use what is dark. Learn to love the darkness in you so you can bring it into the highest light. Thank you. I love all of you.